Hi, this is KryptoSeoul Erica, episode 13. I'm sure everyone's a little bit nervous right now. The market is crashing again, but I think it's a process in which the Korean market has to go through because of the regulations and there's many obstacles to overcome right now. So last week, I did the show about on Thursday, and there were many requests to do this show a little frequently so that we can catch up a little faster. So, hi, David. Hi, how are you? So there has been many news during the weekend, of course, and I want to kind of briefly go through. There are many articles to go through today. So let me see what we can start with today. Hi. So today there has been many news about taxation plans for the government. So it seems that the government is allowed to access the transaction information of exchanges. So they're trying to make the exchanges to collect transaction data from the trading activity so that they can push through a law that allows the government to reinforce AML. So it is trying to have an AML guideline for the exchanges so that it'll be more transparent and it'll be a long-term advantage to the exchanges as well as the government. So, and also it's really trying to implement taxation plans this year. But it turns out that this plan will be it'll take a long time to implement and to prepare. So people are expecting that the taxation will be implemented next year, early next year, or maybe later this year. So not within the first half of 2018. So I think the government is trying to have a very long-term view on trying to make the market a little healthier and a little more stable. And right now, as you can see, the market has been thrashing. It's been very volatile during the weekend. And the government is worried about that still now. So I think, the government will work on taxation, and they have a TF task force. And I heard that it had 2 official meetings so far, and it will have regular meetings and more frequently so that they can have a very detailed plan on taxation. And next article talks about how they're trying to implement the taxation system on derivatives, so that because it is very similar in that it's very volatile, cryptocurrency and derivatives, and it is it's different from stock taxation. So they're trying to kind of benchmark this method, and that's what it's talking about. So the government is making many efforts to kind of make this market very legitimate. It seems that the government is not very interested right now in the complete ban. I think there is an option. It is still an option, but I don't think it's trying to ban everything completely. So that is the current status. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Hi. And also, the Congress is also very busy, and there are many parties in the Congress, and this is the main party, the 더불어민주, the Republican Party, and they're trying to make some legislation on their own, this has been very surprising to me, but they're trying to limit the time in which the exchanges operate, so that people can kind of limit their trading time or something. And people are very worried about this. If you limit the operation, it's 24 hours right now, but if you limit the time to a little time frame, then it will miss the opportunities in the foreign market as well. So I think people are very worried about this option. But the government and the Congress are trying to make it very similar to the stock market or the existing markets. So I think that's the reason why they're suggesting this option. But it has not been it's not been confirmed. This is just a suggestion, and they're just discussing through it. And that is what the Congress is doing, the main party. And actually it says that, previously the government has said that they will try to open new accounts, allow opening of new accounts from January 30th, but it says that it won't allow any, I mean, for now, of course, and even when it's after January 30th, they won't allow any new accounts to open. So this is pretty disappointing. But they will reinforce transparency and KYC. So they will implement the banks trying to kind of confirm who is the real identity of the people who are trading. So the virtual accounts and the real accounts, they have to match in terms of who's, the owner of the accounts. And I think they're trying to reinforce more on that rather than, and by not opening the new accounts, I think they're trying to reduce the bubble right now and the hype behind it. And I think the market has kind of corresponded to that, and the market is not actually spiking up as much as we expected. And it's the kimchi premium has dropped a little bit, and people are not a little bit, a lot actually, and people are some are relieved and some are pretty disappointed. So half and half reaction has been happening here. And yes, the tax rate, not really sure. There has been actually, the tax rate is not very certain. I mean, it's not very specified as right now, but it says it's estimated that the BITHAM will be charged about $20 million of total tax. That's what it said in one article. So people were astonished at how much BITHAM has actually earned. So $20 million so far. Yeah, of tax. That's what it's been suggested, but it's not certain as well. It's just a guess, and expected that a lot of exchanges will be charged a lot in terms of taxation. So we have to look. I'm expecting how much they'll be charged, and I'll let you know. I'll follow up on the more articles in the future. Okay, so. Yeah, in this, the Ministry of Strategy and Finance, he's the minister, and he will give an official announcement, not regarding only about cryptocurrency, but regarding other industry as well. But he will also cover cryptocurrency. So we'll have to see. It's the 24th, and he'll give like New Year's greetings, and maybe there will be a announcement or no announcement. We're not sure, but there are just it may be a casual meeting. I'm not really certain, but there is a plan by the minister to give an announcement. Oh, not announcement, but a speech on the 24th regarding cryptocurrencies. So that's one article. There's many articles I have to kind of go through like one by one right now. Hi, please click like. Oh, Medibloc. I'll show you later. There's Medibloc news. At last, there's the finale of Medibloc. And last time, one viewer, he suggested that I look at this article. So he gave me a link, and I clicked on it. It was pretty surprising to me because it mentions Corbett trying to ban foreign residents, even foreign residents, from trading in their exchange. So there was an announcement, official announcement by Corbett on their website. And they can no longer, non-citizens who reside in Korea cannot no longer use the exchange. And last time when I checked, it was not the case. They said that only foreign, just foreigners. I mean, Korean residents who live in Korea who are legally, the legal residents, they can still trade. But this is a very surprising news to me, and I feel bad for foreign residents here, but they say the article is pretty strong in saying that it may be a little, discriminative measure. But yeah, I'm not sure why. I have to check with Corbett. I will ask why they decided to do this, and I'll follow up as well. So that was one surprising article. So in Korea right now, actually, there has been a huge debate on national TV, on JTBC. It's owned by JoongAng Daily, and they had a really fierce debate on cryptocurrencies. And there were four panelists, and they were debating over the fact that cryptocurrencies or blockchain should even cryptocurrency should exist, should be allowed to trade in Korea or not. And they're saying if what is and they don't even. I mean, some panelists were criticized for not knowing about cryptocurrency or blockchain in general. So they had very little information about the area. So people were criticizing, I mean, from both sides, people who are against cryptocurrency trading, people who are, for cryptocurrency trading. It was a fierce discussion. And even online, people were tweeting about it, writing, a lot of, fierce response. They had a really strong response to it. And I was in the center of it. I got many feedback, and it was not good, actually. And I mean, there is, I think you can watch it again, but it was not a very happy discussion. It was a very fierce debate. And this is actually a meeting after the debate, talking about how cryptocurrency and blockchain cannot be separated, and they have to be developed together. They have to prosper together. And actually, the co-founder of Corbit, China Kim, he attended this meeting and he gave a speech about this. And this is actually a meeting in the Congress, a People's Party. There's another party in Korea, and I think they initiated the meeting to kind of get an insight on from the actual industry. So China Kim, he was one of the panelists of the JTBC TV debate, and he was very for a proponent of the industry, and he was emphasizing that blockchain and cryptocurrency cannot be separated, and it is impossible to develop blockchain by banning cryptocurrency trading in general. So he had many interviews, and it's been a huge national interest. And I know everyone saw this debate, and they all know about cryptocurrency now. So yes, that was a huge event during the weekend. And this is actually a big news today in Korea as well. OKCoin of China is launching its service in Korea as well. So the market for cryptocurrency exchanges is getting bigger and bigger, and there's fierce competition among the exchanges as well. So it has been rumored that OKCoin will partner with NHN Entertainment, and there was the website on OKCoin. It said like this, an official statement that OKCoin will go together with NHN. That's what it says, like literally. And NHN has actually said it's not certain. The investment in OKCoin is not certain. So it is not 100% clarified, but it seems that they are partnering together in some degree. And even without the partnership, I think OKCoin has a huge advantage in the Korean market. It has more coins listed in the Upbit, and it'll have 60 coins or so listed. And people who are investing in Medibloc or like altcoins that are not listed in major like Bithum or Bithum Exchange or Corbit or Coin1, they will go to OKCoin instead of other exchanges to invest in those altcoins. So we're expecting a lot of shift in the exchange market, and especially since China has banned the cryptocurrency trade. So exchanges in China are trying to launch in Korea and invest in Korea. So this is a huge news, and right now Upbit's number 1 in the world. Binance is number 2, Bithum is number 3, but OKCoin is number 4. Even when they're doing only crypto trading, still they're number 4. So if they are more institutionalized, if they're more stable, then who knows how they will do. So I think it's worth kind of seeing how they do in the Korean market, and I think they have a good chance of penetrating. So that's one news that happened. Yes. So one other news is that ICON. So many of you are very, very curious about ICON and expecting a lot of news from ICON because it's from Korea, and that I'm trying to get an interview with ICON's team, but they're apparently very busy preparing for this huge event on January 30th, and it is actually it's called ICON Summit, annual summit, and it will be a huge event in which they present their dApps as well. So I think it will be a huge interest to a lot of investors, and introducing those apps it will prove that it will create this ecosystem, and that it will develop in the long run. So I think that events, they're very busy. They can't even get reached right now. But yeah, I'm expecting a lot. I'm attending the event. I will go to the event, and I'll give you some insight on what they have announced. So I think that next week, right? So next week will be a huge stepping stone for ICON as well. So, and during the weekend, there was Kyber Network visited Korea, and they had a hackathon with Hashed, and which is a Korean cryptocurrency, huge player, and it made a partnership with ICON during that process. So it announced a strategic partnership with between ICON and Kyber Network, and it doesn't have specific plans, but I think it's showing that they can interoperate together, and they can exchange their advantages together. And even though Kyber Network's only on Ethereum right now, but it's very open to being operated on other platforms as well. So I think this partnership was very major to the Korean community as well as the global community. So this is a news that you should I think take into consideration. And Medibloc actually announced another MOU with Kyunghee University School of Dentistry, and the two founders, the founders of Medibloc are doctors, right? They have been dentists. One was a dentist actually, and I think this kind of triggered this huge partnership. And previously there was a partnership with Oracle Medical Group as well. So I think this is a second MOU that has been made, and with the Kyunghee University this is a South Korean university which is popular in the School of Medicine. So I think it's a huge stepping stone. And it's said that Kyunghee University School of Dentistry will apply the medical platform of blockchain medical platform. So I think it's trying to Medibloc is really trying hard to make a use case out of its blockchain platform and develop its project. So I think it's a positive news for the Medibloc investors as well. So there are many, and also another news. So there was another suggestion. Last time there was a lot of suggestions on KryptoSeoul and what they wanted me to cover. And one was that they wanted me to cover some events in Korea that are happening. So as I told you before, next week there will be an ICON annual summit. And also this Friday there will be a meetup, CoinNest Cam Up. It's a CoinNest is exchange in Korea, and it will host a monthly meetup. And this time, Luna, Storm, Cubao, and they'll all be participating and presenting their material in the meetup. So this is an event that many should take into. This is a monthly meetup. So I think I will go there. But if you're curious about the meetup, I'll definitely keep you updated. And this month, the ICON Summit is the huge, I think the one that everyone's kind of, expecting a lot. So I think that's pretty much it. Wow, there's been a lot of news. So ICON Visa partnership. I've not been acknowledged. I mean, they didn't tell me about this partnership. It was not official yet, so I don't think they exposed it. Maybe I don't know, they'll talk about it in the summit. So please keep tuned. She will be emceeing at that'd be awesome. So Xion is one of the blockchainers, and he will be the host. Oh, wow, that's great. The MC, wow. So I'll definitely be there and supporting Xion and ICON as well. Yay. So yeah, sorry about the bad voice again today. I don't know what's happening. I think the dust is really bad in Seoul right now. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry. If you have any suggestions about or any questions about the Korean market, please email me at cryptosoul@gmail.com. And also, if you can write notes on the bottom, or you can also support my channel. I have many addresses, ETH, Bitcoin, and whatnot. So please support my channel, and I will definitely keep you updated. I hope to do another one this week, so that I'm sure there'll be a lot of fluctuations again. So thank you so much. And yeah, and I'll keep you updated as well. Thank you. Bye.